help me welcome the Northwestern University Dance Marathon Executive Co-Chairs, Arielle Miller and Kevin Harris. Thank you guys for coming. How are you?
We're excited to be here.
Great, so who's Arielle and who's Kevin? So what is Dance Marathon?
Sure. Well, if you haven't heard of Dance Marathon, it's 30 hours of nonstop dancing. But really, Dance Marathon is more than just this 30-hour event. It's really a whole year of programming and fundraising for a different beneficiary every year. So we're in our 42nd year here at Northwestern, and 1,000 students come together throughout the year for all these different events and for fundraising and eventually the 30 hours. And this year, our primary beneficiary is Blessings in a Backpack, who are raising money.
I understand Blessings is a little bit of a different beneficiary.
Yeah, so Blessings was an awesome and kind of natural choice for us this year because of the service component that we were able to add. So each week the way it works is that a Northwestern student actually packs a bag of food that's going to go home with one of the kids at a local Evanston school that otherwise would not have food on a weekend. So we actually distribute the bags ourselves on a Thursday night. It goes home with the kids on a Friday afternoon.
And this is an extremely long process, right? How long has it been since you guys were named chairs?
Oh my God.
I guess in April. So we started in April choosing our new executive board and the beneficiary application process. And then dancers start signing up in October and start their fundraising then. And now we're 34 days away as of today. So yeah, we're really excited.
Oh, congratulations. You guys had an event today to promote dance, right?
Yes, we had Top Chef today actually.
And what did you do?
Okay, so Top Chef is basically an event where we had 15 teams come together and they competed to cook the best dish, and we had some of our hero kids from the nearby schools with us today helping to cook and helping to judge the food, which was great because for some of them we know it's the only weekend food that they'll get this weekend. So it was a really awesome event. The secret ingredient was butternut squash, so that was interesting, yeah. Squash.
Kevin, what fun fact about butternut squash can you tell us?
So I learned this week that butternut squash, when they're too close together, they have this like chemical reaction and they start ripening. This is a real story. We bought all the butternut squash on Tuesday and we had about 15 of them in these Whole Food bags. And someone was freaking out, oh, they're gonna like touch each other and chemically react. So I got very nervous that the squash are gonna be rotten before Saturday. So I took them all and I spread them all around the third floor of Norris and like hid them in different places. So it was kind of like hide and go seek for all the squash. So, but they were good when we brought them out today. They were not ripe and they hadn't
not moldy, not rotted.
Yeah, I'm not a science person, so I don't remember the like chemical that it was.
But don't buy squash on a Tuesday if you're not going to use it until Saturday.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Unless you want to spread them all over your floor. Hey, can we get a round of applause in the room? Who here has danced 30 hours for Dance Marathon? I've also danced 30 hours for Dance Marathon, and I've never been so uncomfortable in my entire life, as I'm sure all of you know. Yeah, and so I have this very distinct memory of after the first 12 hours, so we pulled one all-nighter, and I was sitting on the floor eating breakfast, and I had a donut hole hanging out of my mouth, and they brought in Boom Shaka, and Boom Shaka is a drumline club on campus. So I remember I was so tired that there's a literal drum line in my face, and I fell asleep with half of a donut hole hanging out of my mouth.
Yeah, we saw the pictures actually.
So you danced 3 times. Each of you.
So we've each taken on a couple different roles. So I last year was actually in charge of security giveaway because I'm really big and strong. So I was able to like successfully kick out the drunk people that come in weekend up. Like that wasn't too hard. I think the most stressful part of my 30 hours in terms of securing the tent was the couple that was on their first 30-hour date. Who was just kind of like making out on the dance floor, like kind of like grinding, and I had to ask them to separate a couple times, like pulled out the yardstick like we were at a middle school dance. So I actually think that was my donut moment. That was my most challenging moment.
It's all worth it in the end.
It wouldn't be, we always say, it wouldn't be a dance marathon if you danced for 3 hours and then you went home. It wouldn't be a marathon if you didn't run for 26.2 miles. So the fact that it's hard, we recognize and we're trying to make it better, but it's also, you know, we think like a cool way to kind of sacrifice your time and your energy and a small drop in the bucket compared to, you know, some of our heroes that go home on a weekend and don't have food for 65 hours. That's double the time of Dance Marathon, and we're feeding y'all like every 30 minutes. So it really is, it's a challenge, and it's supposed to be a challenge, but it's really fun, and we think it's doable too. So yeah.
You guys know they have half marathons, right?
Yeah.
Maybe next year we'll have half Dance Marathon.
Yeah, I'd sign up for that.
You can't come visit Dance Marathon and come and watch for a block, so you don't have to be there for the whole 30 hours.
You
come
can
support your
also
friends.
run a 5K or a 10K during weekend of. So if you actually are into like marathons for real and not of the dancing type, you can come weekend of and fundraise a little bit, and then you'll be able to participate and give back that way.
Great, thank you guys so much. Another round of applause.